This year our motto is redemption, right? The last 3 years, actually the last 4 years, Memorial hasn't really been where it needed to be, right? And so for me coming in, I know what Memorial's been, I know what it's about, and so coming in this year is about redemption. It's about getting back to what the standard is here at Memorial, what it's been the last several years, and taking back what is ours.
Y'all got to bring the energy every single day, right? This is where Coach McCoy talks about faking it, right? That false enthusiasm. Make the whole world feel like you're 1,000%, but deep down inside you may be 50. Some of y'all may be 70. Who knows, right? But every single day, everybody should think that we're what? We're on 100. We're on 100. Everybody understand that? Let's go. Let's go. Pick it up.
We were successful in Kerman, and I plan on being successful here as well. Man, I mean, it's a big transition. You know, one thing that I love about Kerman is the tradition that they have there: one town, one team, one dream. And I'm forever grateful for Kerman. And I think the transition from there to here was more so the opportunity. I want to be able to take a Memorial on a national level, right? I come from a De La Salle background where they play anybody, anywhere. I want to be able to travel down to LA. I want to be able to travel to the Bay. I want to be able to eventually travel outside of California and play the top schools in wherever state that they want to play at.
Well, to win Valley, so that's the #1 goal. But baby steps is to win game one. You win game one, and then the next week and the next week, because we can't control what happens next week until next week comes. So we just want to focus on one day at a time, win the day, win the day, win the day.
1, 2, bam. It's what on grass? What sport? There you go. Show me your crossover with that right hand.
Man, Coach McCoy is my offensive coordinator. So me and Coach McCoy, we are yin and yang, right? I met Coach McCoy back in 2017. We started coaching 7-on-7 together. And I know he always wanted to be an offensive coordinator. So the moment I got my first head coaching job at Kerman, I brought him with me. But me and McCoy have built that friendship based off just showing up for one another, being at practices, doing 7-on-7, just I run the defense, he runs the offense.
Hey, quarterbacks, you're killing me.
He's been a huge part of my success.
Not impressed by 60-yard incompletions.
Started off at Bullard, 2002, 2006 under Don A. Rags, and then I got a scholarship to USC, 2006, 2010, and then I got drafted in the 6th round by my same college coach, Pete Carroll, and I played 6 years there. Won the Super Bowl, should have won 2, but y'all know the story. You're tired, you're excited, doesn't matter, be the same guy every single day. So one thing I learned playing under Coach Carroll at USC is that you gotta be the energy guy. You gotta always have the energy, always know what you're talking about, but you always gotta keep the energy because you're gonna have a few stragglers in there that's gonna be, oh, this is too early, my back's hurting, something. And you gotta show and practice every day. It's like, no matter what you're going through, once you tap in, you gotta bring the energy all the time. So even though when I'm not feeling, I try to bring it for these kids.
Hey, but it worked though. It worked though, don't it? Hey, McCoy, my stuff always works.
I really believe in Coach Jenkins and Coach McCoy and all the coaching staff. And my receiver coach, Brazil, I believe in them and they believe in us. So it's just a trust thing that we have going on right now.
Right, I'm sure McCoy can go out and coach at any other program if he wants to, right? But I've been blessed enough for him to stay here and work with me. But McCoy's the guy that he's the one that's always excited, and I'm the one that's kind of low-mo. And if two excited guys happen, I think that'll charge the room up too much. So I let him be the excitement guy. I let him be the fake it till you make it guy, because that's what he preaches, right? He learned that from Coach Pete Carroll. And so having that identity here and letting these kids see kind of a Pete Carroll idea, and then me being a Pat Hill, Bob Ladderser kind of idea, and kind of mixing those two, now the kids get to learn about us as coaches and why it's so important on learning things from other people, right? Because now you can bring it into who you are as a person. Right, I want kids to look at our program and see that we groom kids from within, but then kids that did transfer in, they transferred in on their own accord. They transferred in because they see what we're doing here, not because someone's trying to force them to transfer, or me or my coaches are going out and selling them on transferring it, right? So that's huge to me. Man, so we've been blessed and lucky, I'll say this. We got Tomas Dixon from Bullard, we got Jaden Jenkins from Bullard, Gavin Osborne from Bullard, and Kingston from Edison. Now, what all 4 of those guys bring is character. That's most important. They're good kids, they're good, humble kids. They work their tails off. They're integrating themselves into the campus life.
So for the goal of this team, I feel like everybody just need to lock in and like be mental focused and hard work every day, and it'll pay off during the games. Hi, my name is Tomas Dixon. I'm a transfer from Bulla High School. I hold offers from 12 different schools. I chose San Joaquin Memorial because I have coaches here, coaching staff that I like been knowing since I was little, so that's why I came over here. I have deep connection with them. I've been knowing them since I was little, since I was playing flag football. And then I came from flag football to tackle football. So I just been having like deep connections with them, and we just start getting together and stuff like that.
A bigger campus, bigger class size, and they've adapted, right? They have not come in here and caused problems. They have not come in here and made it seem like they're bigger than the program or better than what's here on this campus.
Better. Stay low. Hey, Mason and Max, go again.
To overcome all the adversity that we've been dealt with so far and that we're going to continue to deal with, I'm anxious to see how these kids grow from that. Even though me and him have both made it to the next level, he played at USC, I played at Fresno State, he played for the Seahawks and the Redskins, and he won a Super Bowl. I had the opportunity with the Browns and played arena football and things of that nature. So showing kids that, you can still make it and still be humble and still work your tails off. So letting these kids know that at any given moment, a college coach can pop up and start evaluating our practice. Right, and so I purposely today, I let the kids know in our band that, hey, there's gonna be some college coaches coming around. I didn't tell them when they were coming, right? Because I want these kids to get into their mind that even whether there's a college coach on campus or not, the expectation is for you to always work hard.
Like, there's a lot of talent that has come out of the school. You would think it'd continue to come through the school. It might have come in waves. The way that you make sure that the next wave comes is you win football games. You make Memorial a contender, and kids are going to want to flock to the contender. Look at some of the transfers we've seen in the past few years. It's come after big promising seasons and deep playoff runs. And so the best thing that Memorial can do to position themselves to continue attracting top talent around the Valley is to win football games. And it's going to take more than just 5 wins that they won last year. It's going to take potentially a league championship, potentially a playoff win or two. But Damon Jenkins did it at Kerman, and he did it very well. If he stayed at Kerman, they would be perennial contenders.
Not only are you going to become young men here, you're going to be successful here. Right now, it's a place for guys to come in here and know that everything that you want in a high school program is here at Memorial. Right? Sometimes kids transfer because they're being told, hey, I can get you X, Y, and Z. Right? But for me, I want to be the proof in the pudding. Right? And so making sure that kids understand that, but most importantly, knowing that that's who we are here, is we're going to help develop those young men and become those top elite athletes in the Valley.